Imagine your lungs suddenly glowing like two blue balloons, slowly inflating and deflating. What if I told you that right now, inside you, billions of gas exchanges are happening every single second, and you never even notice them? Stay with me until the end of this video, and you'll understand exactly how every breath swaps oxygen and carbon dioxide, how your lungs keep you alive, and what tiny mistakes can quietly reduce their power every single day. Picture this: you run up the stairs, heart racing, lungs burning a bit. You're gasping, right? It feels intense, but inside, a super-organized gas trading system is just speeding up, not panicking. Let's zoom in on that system. First, what is the respiratory system? It's like an air highway, nose or mouth down the windpipe through the bronchi into smaller and smaller branches, and finally into the lungs, where the real gas exchange magic happens. Every breath in pulls air rich in oxygen into your lungs. Oxygen is the fuel your cells crave. Without it, your body can't make energy. In just a few minutes without oxygen, brain cells start to die. That's why this system is critical. Let's follow a breath. You inhale. Air slides down your windpipe into branching tubes called bronchi, then into even tinier tubes called bronchioles. Think of a tree flipping upside down inside your chest, spreading air everywhere. At the very end of those tiny tubes live microscopic air sacs, called alveoli. There are about 480 million of them in your lungs, like a huge cluster of soap bubbles where air meets blood, ready for a gas exchange handshake. Each alveolus is wrapped in tiny blood vessels called capillaries. Inside those capillaries, red blood cells float by like little boats. Here is where oxygen hops from the air into the blood, and carbon dioxide jumps off the blood into the air. Why does oxygen move in and carbon dioxide move out? It's all about gradients. There's more oxygen in the air of the alveolus than in the blood, so oxygen spreads into the blood. Carbon dioxide does the opposite, moving into the airspace. Oxygen doesn't just float around. Most of it binds to a protein in red blood cells called hemoglobin. Each red blood cell can carry millions of oxygen molecules, turning your blood into a delivery service racing all over your body. Meanwhile, your cells burn nutrients and create carbon dioxide as waste. This CO2 diffuses into the blood, rides back to the lungs, and is pushed out when you exhale. Inhale fuel, exhale waste. It's a perfect, continuous recycling loop. Here's something wild. At rest, you breathe about 12 to 20 times per minute, often without noticing. That's over 17,000 breaths a day. Each one is a tiny life support operation, extremely organized, almost never taking a break. When you exercise, your muscles need more oxygen and produce more carbon dioxide. Your brain senses this and tells your breathing muscles to work faster and deeper, speeding up the gas exchange conveyor belt in your lungs. What actually makes air move in and out? Your diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle under your lungs, flattens when you inhale, creating space so air rushes in. When it relaxes, it moves back up, gently pushing air out. Your rib muscles help too, lifting the rib cage up and out when you inhale. This gives your lungs room to expand. It's like opening a cage so balloons inside can grow without being squished. More space, more air, better exchange. Now what if this system is disrupted? In asthma, the small airways tighten and narrow. Air struggles to get through, like breathing through a thin straw. Gas exchange becomes harder because less fresh air reaches the alveoli. In chronic smoking damage, some alveoli walls break down. Instead of many small bubbles with lots of surface area, you get fewer, larger, inefficient spaces. Less surface means less place for oxygen and carbon dioxide to swap. Even simple posture affects breathing. Slouching can squeeze your lungs a bit, while standing tall lets your diaphragm move freely. Tiny change, big effect on how efficiently those gas exchanges can happen with each breath. Your body also uses sensors in blood vessels to monitor oxygen and carbon dioxide levels. When CO2 rises, these sensors send signals to your brainstem, which instantly adjusts your breathing rate to fix the imbalance. Think about sleep. While you're unconscious, this whole monitoring and breathing adjustment system keeps running automatically. You don't command it. Your body just knows how to keep gas exchange going all night long. Altitude adds another twist. High in the mountains, there's less oxygen in the air. Your lungs respond by breathing faster and deeper. Over days, your body even makes more red blood cells to carry more oxygen with each breath. Ever wonder why you can hold your breath only for so long? It's not lack of oxygen that makes you desperate to breathe. It's the buildup of carbon dioxide. Rising CO2 screams louder to your brain than falling oxygen in most cases. Breathing through your nose has advantages. The nasal passages warm, moisten, and filter air before it reaches your lungs. Cleaner, warmer air means your delicate alveoli surfaces are protected for smoother gas exchange. Let's connect this to energy. Once oxygen reaches your cells, it helps convert sugars and fats into usable energy, like burning fuel in a tiny internal engine. The waste gas, carbon dioxide, heads straight back to the lungs to exit. Your respiratory system also helps regulate blood pH. Extra carbon dioxide makes blood more acidic. By breathing faster or slower, your lungs can remove more or less CO2, helping keep your body's chemistry in a safe range. Hydration matters too. The lining of your airways needs moisture to function well. Dry air and dehydration can irritate them, making it harder for air to flow smoothly and for gases to move efficiently across those thin membranes. So how do you keep this whole system efficient? Avoid smoking, move your body regularly, breathe deeply from time to time, and stay hydrated. Small daily habits keep your gas exchange surfaces clean, open, and ready. Now that you know how every single breath swaps gases to keep you alive, try this. Take one slow, deep breath and imagine millions of alveoli doing their job. If you want more fascinating body science like this, hit subscribe.